It takes it a few minutes to ramp up. It tells you what the speed is. Yeah, so for that pump, you just have the power cable. I believe it's 140.
You need a switch, or is it all?
Switch on.
Okay, fine.
And then this cable.
What I mean is, it's a universal thing. Do I need to switch the power to 230 or something?
No, it says it's. So when you turn it on, it'll be flashing off. So you'll hit the standby key. No, none of the other keys are going to work until you hit the standby key.
Okay. It'll scroll through the 5200 mode.
Right, and when you first turn it on, it defaults to the 5200 mode. So the first thing you're going to want to do if you want to weld under vacuum is push vacuum mode and change it to the 4200.
Yeah.
And then for you guys, you're going to set the. This is the vacuum set point. So you would set the vacuum hold time.
Okay.
And I believe you wanted it 1 second.
1 second.
So you would just hit the down arrow. 1 second. And you don't have to do anything else over there for your process.
Default is 5.
Yes.
And we go back to 1.
Now the default for the squeeze time is going to be 60. And depending on the package, this is going to be somewhere between 20 and 40. We'll go ahead and set it at 20. And then the pressure, you don't want to set that here, you want to adjust it down here with the regulator and gauge.
Okay.
And then your hold time will be the same as your squeeze time. And those you might be able to reduce a little more, save you a little milliseconds. But
you got to learn.
And then your volts, that basically is your power setting.
Yeah, okay.
So that's going to be different for each package. Now it'll go by hundreds, and it'll toggle back and forth between hundreds and ones. See how it's going by ones now. If you press the volts again, it'll go by hundreds. For instance, for the TO39, you're at 285 volts.
That's electrodes now there, right?
What's that?
That's you said 285 because the electrode is actually for TO.
No, that electrode would actually be 450, which we could set it up for that one.
Just exam.
And then if you review schedule, it will go through the parameters. First it goes to the vacuum ones. Like I said, the whole vacuum hold time is the only one that matters for you. Then it goes through the weld ones. When the red light for no weld is on, it's going to not weld. So if you wanted to run
You didn't even press the no weld, but default it is no weld.
Exactly, yes. Yeah. So if you wanted to run a cycle with no weld.
That's smart. Actually, that should be the way.
I would, because it'll pump all the contaminants out from overnight. And then you.
So the first round, you simply, a couple of times, you just cycle through so as to take out all the moisture and what and whatnot. So that subsequently it gets
quite humid today.
Yeah.
So it's going to get worse.
Normally you would go through it a couple of more times.
I would, until it gets a little faster.
Okay. Now we don't have to.
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah, I can show you real quick how to reset it, okay? Okay, it's really simple, okay? But when
You
we were...
screw it up intentionally. You just said a vacuum, just screw it up on purpose. We want to see how it looked like.
Okay.
After that, how it would be.
Okay, when we have done this in the past too, you sort of got to hit it just right. You hit both these keys at the same time, okay? Let's see if it works. There we go.
No.
Now, do you want to set to the defaults, yes or no?
That's how you
Okay, that's all you got to do, okay?
Okay.
Really simple. But I'm going to hit no right now, okay? But we found sometimes when we did it, okay, it's not doing it. Sometimes it was touchy, okay? Yeah, it was, but it's worked great. Yeah, just when the first couple times we did it, we were like, oh, we didn't hit him just right. Yeah.
Okay.
So
now, when you, incidentally, apparently, you went and set vacuum or ADM or something, and then subsequently all the values will go wrong. Isn't that what happened?
I think you guys hit set back when it was under vacuum.
Yeah. We did by accident, okay, and then that screwed everything up. So then we went and we reset the default.
When you say you screwed up, what would you see, subsequently?
Okay, what we saw was we were under vacuum, and then we set the vacuum level, okay? Well, then what happened was it was pulling it to 0, and it wasn't even, it was still like, 50 millitorr, but it was saying 0.
Oh,
yeah, so we knew we were way wrong, yeah. We stuck another gauge on real fast, and we proved to ourselves, okay, we're way wrong, yeah. So
Then you went and
so
set the
we
default.
reset the default. Yeah, we set it back to what it should be. Yeah.
Okay, fine, good.
Okay.
That's
But
good.
you can have that. That's the website to go to.
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
And then click on the.
On video. Okay, and then you have a cylinder underneath here that comes up when it backfills, so you don't waste xenon.
You bring that up.
Right, and the way you would change the O-ring on that is you put it in the standby mode, and then you would press the up arrow. And you can press the down arrow to make it go down, but also if you just get out of the standby mode, it'll automatically go down.
And then you hit something and it comes up again, or in off mode twice, or something like that. Off, and then one more off. it'll
Right,
come.
if you want it to come up, it won't come up unless you're in the standby mode.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more off, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be in the standby mode because we want it to be down most of the time by default. It's only up when you're backfilling. When the vacuum hold time is over, it comes up and then it goes down after the weld. So. As far as how often you have to change that, it's kind of a new thing, so we don't know.
Yeah, here we go.
Because what you would see, I would believe, would be your vacuum would degrade if the O-ring was worn.
When do you decide to? What you were saying with
'cause
respect
it
to
seals on the bottom here, so. Yeah.
See these are not something you have done before, right? So
Right.
you would have to live through and learn how often would it.
How often you have to change that O-ring exactly? 'Cause, yeah, that is one thing that's new. Now for the spacer, if you want to get that actually goes in this hole back here, and you manually adjust it.
Okay, we know that.
Now, for like this type, you'd want to have a package in there to adjust it. We can still leave it in the no weld. But then once it's down, that's about what you want to have.
Okay.
The other way you can do that is you can turn the air off and do it
okay.
manually. Press down. Do that with the vacuum electrodes. And then you take the sleeve off.
Oh, okay, there you go. This is something we didn't see yet.
You take this O-ring off, and then you can just put it on there like this and use the smaller ring.
Smaller ring.
Yeah. If you use the wrong ring, it's just the electrode's just going to fall back out.
Oh, okay.
So, but I'll show you that in a second.
And this is where, after this, you can show us the glow. This
Right,
is
we'd have to use one that would weld it. Here, and then you would just switch it to 5200,
like,
and then you take this out. It's a good idea.
you don't want the part as well? For the glow? You want the glow?
Huh?
Are you going to weld it?
That one's already welded. We can do one that's not welded,
Okay.
though. Yeah, if you have another one. Because you're not going to see the glow on one that's already welded because you don't have any resistance.
Okay. Dummy?
I have one more question.
Okay.
The standard model, when I weld, I need to keep pushing the two buttons.
You just have to hold in on the buttons until these two switches close. Because if you let off on it too early, it's just going to go back up.
It's the same anyway.
And now once you hear that click, then you can let go. And that's for safety, so nobody can put their hand in, or the operator can't put their hand in there. Someone else could still if they really wanted to. But.
We will imagine it's a Xenon. We will imagine it's a Xenon, but we pump in N2.
Well, do you want to do it in vacuum mode or non-vacuum mode?
Vacuum mode.
Vacuum mode.
Okay. So that means beneath the O-rings.
You have to make sure the O-ring is on the bottom side, right?
There's the bottom, there's a O-ring too?
Yes.
There. Two O-rings, there you go. This needs to be clean. And you look at the, is it okay, you would consider it oxidized or it's okay?
It is a little bit. You can
Ah,
see where the
okay, yeah,
O-ring's been
correct.
hitting it. Yeah.
So now it doesn't matter.
Okay, and then we need to put this up in there.
That sleeve is to fill up the vacuum.
We don't want xenon
or
wastage.
save
Yeah.
xenon more
Yeah.
than anything. Yeah.
In other words, the vacuum pull.
Yeah, you'll also get a little bit faster, teeny bit. We don't have to pull that much volume though.
Okay, and then we put the spacer in, which we're probably going to need to go down. We put a welded part in there for now.
So put a welded part there to so as to check the height, turn off the air so that it free falls, and then check the height. You need to probably raise it a bit more. That's okay, it's only covered one, but under pressure it'll go down all the way. It'll even end up covering the second O-ring.
You can get it pretty close this way, and then you can
Okay.
fine tune it once you
Air back,
in there.
turn on the air, and it goes up. Stick this in. Alright, then just
So I
push
need
it
to
down.
Go a little bit up.
Shut off the air again.
Just go like one turn. I got it too much.
Too much.
It's a little tricky.
Hmm. Still too much. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a little much. This will do it, I think. Yeah, that's about what you want.
Okay.
And then we'll set this 35.
That's very little, but it's okay.
When you do that, we need to make sure there's a part on it, right?
Yeah, correct. There's a part in there.
Right.
Or
'Cause you have the
you won't get
thickness.
it right. How
Okay.
much to move, you won't know.
Okay.
Especially with your TO8, because it sits up a long ways.
Okay.
A welded
Alright,
part
so
will be
we'll
enough.
change the volts to 285. We're going to go to the 4200 mode. New preview schedule again. I'm not sure where we have our set point.
What do you say?
Our set point, I can't remember where we have it.
Oh, okay.
We
Okay,
must
now.
have changed it back to 500 millitor.
Okay.
Yeah, there it goes.
Going to wait for 5 milliliter.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
basically just turn that light on. Then we need to turn the no weld off.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. Just push that light on. So you want to make sure somebody doesn't have that light on when you want xenon.
Weld after vacuum time. That's it. Okay. It doesn't wait for this.
No, then it doesn't even look at that. It welds right after this time. So yeah, you want to make sure that light's not on when you want to do xenon. They would probably know after one weld, but.
So that give it more time to suck out everything in the electrode and in the vacuum part. That's it, and then you run. Save, and then go out, right?
Yep.
Exit, yeah.
Yeah. How do you do a set point?
That is set point one.
Oh, set point one.
One, so whatever
Yeah.
value on the set point one, that is that.
Yeah, that would be set point 1. And set point 2 is for when these
Well,
valves switch. So
yeah.
you don't really want to mess with that.
Yeah. That is for the switching. Set point 2 is for the switching of the the roughing pump to the turbo mode.